everyone. Welcome back to Shape Out Adventures. My name is Tammy. Today we're going to be going over my emotional state after leaving the Bahamas, like moving to the US by myself. It's like a whole other country. I really only knew like my niece and my sister, and my niece married military, so now she doesn't even live in North Carolina anymore. And my sister lives a few hours away. So basically, I'm in this place by myself, and obviously, there's a lot of emotions that come with it. So I had gotten a request from someone to do like a video on uh, if I was like feeling depressed since moving to like the States, and because that is what a lot of people tell you. Like when you move, they tell you like the move is great, and once you do what you're supposed to do, you're gonna be great. But there's obviously like some emotions that come with moving. Um, and I agree with them wholeheartedly. If you know me, like if you know me back when I was like living home, then you know that like my family is everything to me. Like especially like my daddy. Like I am the last girl, daddy's girl through and through. And I moved to this place where I don't have my daddy with me all the time, like how I normally have him with me. So that one in itself was a lot. I have a lot of siblings. And now I don't really have like my siblings with me as much. Like yeah, they come to visit, but it's not the same. So let's talk about how emotionally how I'm doing and um how like I try to overcome that feeling of sadness that tends to like sink in when you move to the US by yourself. So emotionally overall I rate myself as like I'm doing pretty good. Um the sun is coming back out. Y'all, that vitamin D is real. Like I went from having the sun in my life 80% of my 365 days out of the year to not 80% anymore. And not having the sun really does play like a really, I think, important role. Like you could look it up, less vitamin D affects your mood, so on and so forth. Vitamin D is the sunshine vitamin. And I don't really have that anymore. So like I had to start taking like vitamin D to supplement because even when I went to like my doctor over here and they did like blood work, like her main concern was my iron sort of. I mean, that's like a family thing, and my vitamin D. Um so I started taking that. That helps with my mood some. And like video calling my family and encouraging people to come to visit me. Like I was like, this is why I got a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. You need to come and visit me. So encouraging visits and like really living in the moment of visits. Um, yeah, like those are things that people tell you to do and those are things that I do, but it doesn't like stop the fact like it doesn't like change the fact that like it's not the same. Like I can't drive 10 minutes down the road to see my daddy. I can't drive 5 minutes up the road to see my brother. And that starts to like that sort of starts getting to you like after a while because you start to think like if I could just live home, I would be happier, especially like in the moment. It makes you feel like you would be happier. And then you start to think about the fact that you prayed about where you are right now. Like I prayed about moving, I prayed about expanding my horizons, I prayed about moving to the US, I prayed about moving initially to Canada. It's a little video. But I prayed about all these things and if the road was easy, then anybody would take it. So one of the things that comes with it is the emotional not easiness. And yeah, like especially like when I first came, I feel like when I first came I was more excited, more happy, more ready to take on the world. And then like as months have went by, like I've been over here for almost 2 years now. Time has gone by pretty fast. I feel like I am not as sad as I was like when I first moved over here. Like I'm sort of acclimatizing, sort of like getting used to like what it is that's going on, like what it is that it is. Like you aren't always gonna see your family, like you aren't always gonna see your close friends, but you make the moments that you do see them more worth it and more enjoyable. And it's not easy. Like you are over here by yourself. At least I am over here by myself. And I always remember like my friend came to visit me in December and she brought my godchild and literally just walking into the apartment knowing that like somebody else cooked for you, it it was like something else. But in terms of mental state, like I do get sad sometimes. Like I do think about the fact that I can't see my dad or like see my siblings or like see my aunts and uncles like as often as I used to. And it's not easy. Um But you have to remember like what it is that you came here for, what your goals are, like what is your why. Like your why is the reason that you push yourself. Like what is your why for moving to the States? And then you keep that at the forefront of your mind, and I try to keep God at the forefront of my mind. And you try to like make more friends, get out more. Um Another reason that makes me happy is this cat that's on the floor right now. I got like a little emotional cat, so that's her making noise. Um, yeah, but it's not easy. I keep saying that. I won't say that. I won't like make it seem like it's like the most enjoyable, funnest thing in the world that ever happened to me, and I am loving it a full 365.5 days out of the year. Like it is so amazing because you do have ups and downs, and you do feel sad sometimes. But when I get like that, I just call my dad, call my siblings, go outside if it's sunny, hopefully. Um, and then just try to like get out in nature, try to like take your vitamin D and just be grateful for where you are at the time. And when you start to think about how grateful you should be, that's when you start to like relax a little bit more. Because I won't lie to you and tell you like it's not hard sometimes, like not being around people all the time. Like people who you grew up with and knew, but what or whatever. But yeah, it's hard, but you'll get through it. Like you really will. If it was easy, just tell yourself everyone to do it. Like you prayed for this, like you want this, like this is for you, and therefore you will get it. So that's where I'm at mentally. Right now we on our upswing. The sun is coming back out. My sister just came to visit. My best friend just came to visit. Like I am in a happy mood. I am still trying to get on this one video week train. So like I am in front of this camera and I'm recording. But yeah, just know that you can't expect yourself to be happy 100 days out of the year. Like even when you back home, you weren't happy 100 days out of the year. You had just sad times. So when you move to the States, you can't expect for all your problems to be solved magically because you finally reached this goal. You just get new goals and you put yourself out there and you do what you're supposed to do and you make your way. As always, thanks for watching this video. I hope I answered the question of the person that asked me this. And I hope I answered any questions that some of you guys may be thinking about if you were afraid of moving, afraid of taking a step, afraid of going out there because you would feel so isolated. Just know that you are going to make new friends. You are going to find a church home. You are going to go out and you're going to be social and you are going to have people come and visit you and it's going to be okay. Okay, venturers? Happy venturing.